What is going on, people? I am here for, if you couldn't tell by the title, something a little bit different. Before I get into this, if you haven't checked out my review for Real and Real 2, go ahead, check that out. My previous video, I just did that. And before I get into this video, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You can wait till the end, and of course hit that little bell button so you know when I do upload more videos, whether it be reviews or something like this. So anyway, I was going through, these past months, a lot of these companies, whether it be Scream Factory, Arrow, Vinegar Syndrome, Severin, a whole bunch of these companies have been putting a lot of their movies on sale, due to the fact that I'm sure some have shops and all this stuff that have to be closed because of this pandemic. So pretty much what they're doing is they're putting a lot of stuff on sale. And me being a big Scream Factory fan, went and found out that they're doing a big sale, or a, what would you want to call it, going out of print sale. So pretty much it's the titles that they're pretty much, they got a whole bunch of movies that they're not restocking, what should I say, bringing into the Scream Factory collection. So usually when that happens, they get rid of their stock of certain ones. So there's certain movies that were, prevalent at one point in time that are now out of print, and the prices of those movies go from, regular $20 movies to, I'm going to show off. That's pretty much what this video is about, is the most expensive Scream Factory titles in my collection. And these are the ones that I got for pretty much, actually some of them I got on sale, like $11, $12. Some, I'll show off some steel books that were $16 when they first came out, and now I'll get into the price and everything. But now, like I said, I don't know if it's still going on, or if they have any of the movies left, but they were having a going out of print sale. So pretty much you can get movies for, as cheap as $10, and who knows, down the line, a movie you bought for $10 could be over $100. But before I get into that, I did get one new movie, as I got it from Amazon, and it sounds like the discs are kind of out of the thing. Of course it's not doing it now, but as I picked it up, this one's called Exorcism at 60,000 Feet. This is one of the newer ones that they put out. I do have Idle Hands coming. I got a whole bunch of movies from Scream Factory coming, so I'm going to hold off on doing my entire Scream Factory collection. But this one, I'm going to do the most expensive Scream Factory titles I have in my collection. Let's just say all these here, there are some, that are ranging between $20 and $25, $30 here and there. But these are the ones that now I know how to, check sales on eBay and stuff, because now I go by eBay prices more than Amazon. So anyway, these are the ones that on eBay have sold for over $40. So from $40 to sometimes over $100. Some of these are selling for. So anything over $40 that are pretty much double the price that I bought them for are the ones that I'm going to be listing here. And maybe you have these in your collection and you might not know they're worth, as much as they are. So like I said, all these are at least over $40, selling for over $40, or have sold for over $40. Most of them are between the $40 and $60 range. Some of them, like I said, are going into the $100 range, which some of them I was, surprised about. So anyway, let me get into this because it might be a little bit longer of a video. I'm not going to explain any of them. I'm just going to, pretty much tell you what the movies are and how much the range is going for. So like I said, I got a whole bunch of these steel books, the ones that are limited to certain amounts. Some are 10,000, some are 50,000, some are, I think it's between that. But these ones here, some of them, like I said, of the steel books are going for like $30 and stuff. But these are the ones that are going for significantly more. Like two of these I know have sold for around like $75 to $100 on Amazon, or should I say eBay. So getting them for, especially this first one I got, it was on sale for 16, like 16.19. I think the total came to, or something like that, some weird number, not like 16.99. I think it was like 16.19. But the movie is Army of Darkness, the Steelbook. Like I said, limited to 10,000. These ones I'm going to keep. There's only one of these I did not keep sealed. I already have Army of Darkness on a regular standard Blu-ray, so I'm not touching this one. So I'll keep like I said, some of these are limited to 10,000 as the the sticker says. So this one right here is going for between 75 and 100. This one, the Fog, is going for a little bit more. Not a little bit. It's going for around like 40 and stuff. This one I did open just to see the transfer because I didn't know, the quality of going from a DVD to Blu-ray and stuff like that. And someone asked me to check it. So this one I do not have, sealed. But this one's going for around 40 to 50 bucks. Halloween 2. This one also is going for a little bit more. Like I said, most of the steelbooks right now are going for 30, around 30. So you can find them, relatively cheap now if you still want to get them. But some of them are, like I said, going up in price. This one is around 50 to 60 bucks, selling for. And then this one I think is selling for the most. If it's not Army of Darkness, it's this one. This one I've seen go for 90 to 120 on Amazon. Not Amazon again, eBay. But I already had the Scream Factory regular edition of this, and this one's the They Live Blu-ray, the They Live Steelbook. Like I said, it's 10,000 manufactured, or only 10,000 manufacturers, it says, collect it while it lasts. Limited edition steelbook of They Live. So those right there are the steelbooks. Like I said, most of them are a little bit, a little bit still in price range if you want to get the steelbooks. Some of them are like 30, around 30 bucks, but those are the ones that are going for a little bit more money. So these are just a regular standard. I could have pulled out the box sets and stuff like that, but those are still going around, 50 to 60 bucks, what they originally were. So most of, to tell you the truth, a lot of these Scream Factory titles hold their value. There's some that are, like you can go on HamiltonBook.com and get them for like $5. But most of them usually do hold their hold around their price range, but some of them, like I said, go for a little bit more. This one would go for more money if you had the slipcover. This one without the slipcover is going for around 30 bucks. So it doesn't really meet the criteria. Well, mine doesn't, at least. But if you had the slipcover itself is going between 20 to 30 bucks itself. So if you had the complete title, I guess you want to call it, slipcover and all, this would go around 60 bucks. And that's Body Bags, the little anthology movie. Like I said, if you have the slipcover, it's going for way more than if you don't have the slipcover. But this right now is going for around 30 bucks without the slipcover, but it's one that most people do. Anyway, before I get into that, if anybody knows where I can get slipcovers for some of these, I'd be appreciative. Let me know where you get them or where they're selling. I look on eBay all the time, but they're selling the movie with the slipcover. I never could find like just a slipcover itself. But this one here, no slip. I don't know if it has a slipcover, but very surprised. This one's going for between the $50 and $70 range. I was like, that's crazy. But this is called The Dark Half. Still haven't even opened this one. This one I got for around $10 on one of the sales. Whenever I see a Scream Factory sale, I'll get about 8 to 10 titles just to add to my collection. Some of them I have not even opened. There's some that I've been talking about for the past 5-6 years that I've been collecting Scream Factory, and I still have not even opened. But that one's going for 50 to 60 bucks. This one, very surprising too. I'm guessing it went out of print. This one's going between the $40 and $60 range, and that's Disturbing Behavior. This is the one where the town is, what do you want to call it, taken over by, let's just say, a cult-like group, I guess you want to call it. What is it, Blue Collar or the Blue Ribbon Club or something? And I'm going into reviews. Don't even worry, it's in my head. But anyway, this one right here, Disturbing Behavior, is going for what do you want to call it? Between 50 and 70 bucks. Very very interesting. Dolls. This one's going for pretty much if I turn the thing around, because whenever you look on like eBay or anything like that, it's this cover. Again, if you have the cover, slip cover for it, it's going for a lot more. But even without the slip cover, it's sold for around 50 bucks. And the movie's called Dolls. This is, I'm guessing, out of print right now. But very interesting. I finally checked it out. Very, puppet master-like movie. Ghost Town is going for around 50 bucks. This one I bought, again, a lot of these I bought for, between $10 and $15, and now this one's going around 50, hovering around 50 bucks right now. I'm guessing it's out of print. This is a Season, which I got for, I think, $5 on Amazon. It's used. I got it for $5. Now it's going for around 50, and that's Hemlock Grove Season 1. Don't know if they have multiple seasons. No idea, but Hemlock Grove Season 1 is going around 50 bucks right now on eBay. Lady in White, still one I have not checked out. I heard a lot of people talking about it. Maybe I won't open it just yet. I'll find a, what do you want to call it, a way to watch it either digitally or something like that. But Lady in White, this one's going around 50 bucks. Pumpkinhead 2. This is actually one that I got from Scream Factory. Not Scream Factory, wow. From Horror Pack. It is put out by Scream Factory. This one is a Horror Pack release, and this one's going for around 40 bucks. Very surprising, because I bought the Horror Pack for 25 and got 4 movies with it. So, Scarecrows. This one's going for a pretty penny. This one's going around, it's been selling constantly between 50 and 60 bucks. Another one, I guess, went out of print. Let's see what else. You have Sleepaway Camp 2. This one, if you have the slip cover, is going for a lot more. But this one, if without the slip cover, is going for around 60 bucks. With the slip cover, it's going around 80 to 90 bucks. And so is the third one. For some reason, the first one's not going for much, but the second and the third, they're going for around 80 bucks each. Especially if you have the slip cover, you'll get, I've seen it sell for 80 bucks around that with the slipcover. Without, it's going around like 60 to 70. So if you have both with the slipcover, you get like 180 bucks if you're if you decide to kind of put them both together. This one here, Swamp Thing, still haven't opened it. I bought this recently for $11. Right now it's going for around 60 bucks on eBay. Selling constantly for around the 50 to 60 bucks. So buying it for 11, and it pretty much went 6 times its price. And these two here are probably going for the most amount of money besides that They Live Steelbook. These two right here, one of them I got for around $19.99 on Amazon a while ago, and the other one I got for $14.99 on Scream Factory. So the first one, like I said, got it for around 20 bucks. It's Slumber Party Massacre 1 or 2 and 3. The movies, I must say, aren't anything to write home about, but for some reason this, I'm guessing, is out of print. So right now it's going for over 100 bucks. I mean, I think the cheapest I saw it sell for was 70, but a lot of them are going for 100, 110, even 120 bucks. So I was very surprised with this one. And his other is a double feature. Still haven't even opened it. The one has Nicolas Cage, and the other one is a horror comedy. I'm guessing they're both kind of horror comedies, but it's the double feature of Vampire's Kiss and High Spirits. So this one again is going for around 100 bucks. Ones that I'd never even heard of beforehand. It was one that I'm like, Nicolas Cage, why not check it out? Because there are, if you check out Scream Factory and stuff, they do have a lot of these, double features along those lines. But this one is the one that's going for, besides the Sleepaway, and that's the Slumber Party Massacre 2 and 3, this double feature is going for the most. So Vampire's Kiss and High Spirits, another one that's going around 100 bucks. So check out, like I said, I'm not 100% sure if they do have that sale's still going on. They might. I don't want to get your hopes up, but who knows? The movies that they're selling now for, some under $10, some around 15, 20, some collector's editions. Who knows? Down the line, a year down the line, it'll be out of print and you got it for $10 and it'll be around, like I said, from 50 to $100 and some over $100. So if you have those in your collection, again, if you have the slipcovers, definitely worth more, because a lot of the Scream Factory slipcovers that go out of print, they're going for $20 by themselves just for the slip covers. So if you have the slip covers to any of those, the movie is worth that much more. But yeah, for now, checking those out, I was very surprised to have, all those that are worth something. And again, check out the steel books, because, it says a limited run of 10,000. So, sooner or later, most of those will go out of print as well, and you'll be, maybe sitting on a gold mine at some point in time. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this. Again, if you enjoyed the whole thing and you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of movies coming in from Scream Factory still. I have a couple sitting up over there, but I'm going to wait until pretty much all of them come in just to have like a full overview of my collection. And like I said, if you haven't already, hit that bell button so you know when I do upload reviews or unboxings or whatever it have you, some things like this. If you have any ideas of videos you want to see, let me know in the comments. And I guess until next time, I will see you guys. But again, check out Real, my review for Real and Real 2. And until next time, I'll see you.